All right, we're back at it. Monday Night Football. Vikings at the Bears at the dreaded Soldier Field, site of the curse that's been going on for 20 years. Hasn't been quite as strong a few times in recent years, but you know we are not we're not out of the woods yet. No question about it. I mean, it's all must win at this point. We haven't played since the Thursday night game, um, and we've gotten almost no help in the playoff race, the wild card race. Since then, I mean, almost everything possible has gone against us. I think the only thing that kind of went our way was Washington getting beat last week. That's it. Everything else has been bad. Um, 49ers win twice. Fucking Saint. The one fucking time that I actually want Tom Brady to win a game and they go get shut out by the Saints. So now the Saints are technically in that seventh spot at the moment. We technically can be there by the end of the week because the NFL week is very long this week because of delays. Washington and Philly don't play till Tuesday night. If that game goes our way and we win, we're in the seventh spot. But you know, everything's made it very, you know, that much more challenging to get in the playoffs. Like even like after the Detroit game. I mean, after the Detroit game, I was basically like, okay, we're fucked anyway. But you know, beat Pittsburgh, good win. Um, but the odds are kind of just going down almost on a daily basis. We're at like 20 some percent to get in. So I mean, if we win out, we're in. I don't really see us winning out. I just don't see that as a possibility. If we didn't have that fucking game, that Sunday night game in a couple weeks at Lambeau, yeah, maybe I could see that. I don't know. But nothing else matters beyond tonight. Have to win. No excuse to not win tonight. I know the curse. I know it's a division road game. I know the Bears have matchup wise been very bad for us in recent years, but I don't care. Like this is the last stand right here. You have to win this game. Um, you're not mathematically out if you lose, but you're out if you lose. Like you have to win. And the Bears have like half their fucking defense out with COVID or with protocols or whatever. Their whole secondary is gone. They're bringing in guys off the street basically for this game. Like I know that they still have some players on defense. You have to take advantage of it. And look, this coaching staff is gone if they don't. I mean, they might be gone if they make the playoffs, but I mean, they're gone if they don't take advantage of this and win this game. There's no fucking excuse whatsoever if you do not win this game. We're relatively okay. Um, Thielen's game time decision with the sprained ankle he got in the last game. I mean, the fact that it's been what would that be, like 11 days or whatever since the last game, and it's still questionable, tells me he's probably not going to play. We hope he does play because we're going to be a little short at receiver then, because D.D. Westbrook's on the COVID list. Not that he's really played a lot of receiver, but he would have certainly gotten some action in this game. Madison's out on the COVID list. Um, Injury wise, we're not too bad. We're not too bad off. One of the only guys on the injury report was Breland, and we kicked his ass out of here. So, but Darrisaw should be back. Sounds like they're going to put uh, Darrisaw, obviously back at left tackle, but they're not going to put Udo back at guard. So it's going to be Bradbury Cole. They're going to try that out. I think that's the optimal five. Darrisaw, Cleveland, Bradbury, Cole, O'Neal. I think that's the best five you can put out there right now. Um, maybe Bradbury's kind of gotten you know, got a little scared now that he might be out of the league. Um, like this has to be a big game, and I know. Look, we know with the 2021 Vikings, it's going to come down to the fourth quarter and probably late in the fourth quarter. Okay, busy interruptions. What was I saying? Talking about the offensive line. I think that's the best offensive line they got going. Um, Obviously our big thing against the Bears in recent years that's screwed us over has been the offensive line play and Kirk just getting killed. Can't let that happen tonight. We got to. We got. They have to be able to take advantage of this utterly depleted secondary that the Bears have. There's no excuse. This has to be a big game in passing game. And I know you're. Doesn't mean you're never going to run the football. Like, of course, you're going to run Dalvin Cook a lot. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some Wong Wu up in there. But this has to be a pass first game. And we've kind of beaten the drum on this all year. No excuses, man. This has to be a pass first kind of game. Just blow these fucking guys out, because you know what's going to happen, and you know if, especially if Justin Fields, a Bears team led by Justin Fields, essentially eliminates the Vikings. All the Justin Fields bobos are going to be back. All the ones who back at the draft were basically becoming Bears fans because they loved Justin Fields so much and they were so mad that we didn't draft him. They're all going to come flooding back, and like Justin Fields hasn't been good this year. He's had has he had one good like end to end game? I don't think so. He's had flashes here and there. Like they were actually okay against the Packers last week, but like you got to do it. I don't care. Even if your defense stinks again tonight, you have to just outscore these guys. You have to win this game because you know 3 and even a 3-1 finish doesn't guarantee anything. I think they'll get in if they finish 3-1. But I also thought we were going to get a little more help these last couple weeks. I certainly didn't think the Saints were going to beat Tampa. I thought the 49ers were going to lose one of these fucking games. They're going to Tennessee now this next week. Maybe they'll lose that. They still got to play the Rams. Um, you know, Washington, Philly. They got to play each other a couple times. Like the path is there. I think if you finish 3-1, but the 2 Bear games have to be 2 of the 3 because I don't because I think they can beat the Rams. I just don't think they can go into Lambeau and win unless that game is kind of meaningless to Green Bay, and it's possible Green Bay's pulled into the 1 seed now. It's possible Green Bay might even kind of have stuff wrapped up by then, but they're not going to just lay down for us either. Because no matter what, they want home field. They want to get. They probably love an opportunity to end our season. So it's I'm kind of saying a lot of this stuff before the Detroit game too. Is like you just have to win, no excuses, and then they didn't win. So, but look, more than ever, it's coaching careers on the line. This is the season. We've seen it for 20 years. Better Vikings teams than this have gone into Chicago and inexplicably lost to even worse Bear teams than this. We could go down the list of all the weird shit that's happened there over the years. It doesn't matter. This one game, you have to win it. You have to win it to keep your season alive. I think they'll get it done. I'm not confident. I think it'll be close, and it'll be closer than it probably should be. I think it'll be something in the 27-24 range. I just we're relatively healthy. We're going to this game pretty healthy. All things for a week. What is a week 15 game? Like we're pretty healthy, and they're not with COVID absences and everything. Like I know weird shit happens at Soldier Field that goes beyond anything you can explain with football. But you gotta win it, no question. I don't know if they will, but I think they will get this done. It seems it's basically I'm thinking it seems like this is almost like a destiny season to go down to the very, maybe it'll be utterly painful at the very end, but it seems crazy to think that this season, that this Vikings team isn't going to take this thing to the bitter fucking end. And it might be bitter end, but to the very, very end of the very last game. But you're not going to get there if you don't win this game. So go out there, fucking beat the Bears. No excuses.